What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 2 of the MCE tutorial series. So, in the last episode, we covered Tinker's tools and all things mining that you will need to get started and play your game like a proper miner or Minecrafter. I don't know, that sounded weird. Um, but yeah, in today's episode, we're going to be going over ways to store your items because if you're playing right, like a proper Minecraft alpha, then your storage is going to be chock full of things. Mine looks clean for the purpose of this tutorial, but you're going to be having issues. So the first one that I want to cover is a mod called Dank Storage, or I think it is actually just slash dank slash null in this version, but dank storage. So let's go ahead and build one of these. Now I want to showcase another portion here. So you can see I've got some recipes over here. Now if I press, oh, it's not going to work. If I press A on these, it is going to delete those. So let's say I'm looking for something, right? In this situation, it's going to be this dank null. I want to learn how to build that. So I'm going to click it. And if I want to save that recipe so I don't have to keep typing, you can hover and press A, and it's going to throw it over here. So in order to make this dank null, I'm going to need these things. That's not vanilla. How do I make that? Click it, and boom, you've got your vanilla items that you actually know what you're doing. So we can save that in order to not have to keep going through that whole tap and process. So we need to make ourselves some of these, and that goes back to the whole pick up everything, right? Because in order to get this, we do need a red stained piece of glass. If you see this and it's not kind of rotating through all the different colors of glass, it means it specifically wants the red one. So in order to get that, we're going to need regular glass. And in order to get regular glass, we're going to need some sort of red dye and regular glass all around it. Now, you get the idea, so let's go ahead and make one of these really quick. Boom, we've got our dank null. Let me go ahead and go into survival really quick so I can showcase how this works. So let's get our tools out and set up a fake scenario where we're mining and our inventory is getting filled up with random things. So say we got a little bit of cobblestone here. Let's grab some other stuff. Here we have some marble. Um, it doesn't also only work with mining, right? We can definitely uh, gather some trees as well. We are going to be needing trees, especially for the next portion of our storage system. So, yeah, trees aren't a bad thought. Okay, that's enough. That's enough inventory stuff. So, how this little doohickey works is we're going to shift or sneak, whatever your sneak button is, and right click. Now, you will pull up this inventory. So let's say you want to store some cobblestone. That will go there, and you have all of these different slots to store different items. So let's go ahead and put oak wood. We don't want to have our inventory full of saplings, oak, apple galls, apples. Can't put those in there? Yes, you can. Poppies, and silkworm eggs. Now, uh, that is going to be in here. Also, let's go back into that interface. Let's say you just want to place items, like you have a bunch of dirt in your inventory. I usually will use dirt kind of just as like scaffolding or placer blocks if I need to jump up on top of something. You just do one of these numbers and then you grab it out. Let's say you have your dank null and you have dirt in there, right? And you want to be able to place your dirt, you can actually right click, but it is stuck on cobblestone because that's what we put in there first. You will just hold the Alt key, select dirt, and now you're placing dirt, and you can interchange between those. So if you noticed here, when I pick up all these items, they're actually going straight into my dank null. Now the way this works is, this one has 9 slots and it will hold 128 items of each slot. So that is 2 stacks of dirt. So for instance, if I had, farmed a ton of dirt and it was about to create the next stack, how the dank null is going to work is it will pick up that dirt so we don't have just stuff laying around. This is great for terraforming, and it will delete the dirt out of existence. So you can upgrade to the next tier where it will hold 512 items all the way up to, I believe, um, There's the Mark 6. So yeah, you can get to the Mark 6, and that is a lot of items per slot. You will pretty much never have storage issues in your inventory. And then there's obviously the creative version. You're not going to be getting that unless it drops out of like a black market crate or something. But this thing is really excellent for keeping your inventory nice and clean when you're going down mining and doing things of that nature. This inventory won't get all dirtied up with random crap, and you can just kind of mine your heart away. I will say be wary, because if it goes over that 2 stack threshold, you could possibly start losing items that you don't want to lose. So don't forget to just kind of shift right click and keep an eye on this stuff, and you can just pull these items out. And once they're in there, they're in there. And I believe you can. Okay, so if you want to replace one of these items here in your system, right? By default, you will not be able to grab it. So if we hover over this, it will say extract all but one right there where it says extraction mode. If you want to change that, you could press Control and you click, and it will start going through extract all but 16, extract all but 64, and then finally we have extract all. And if you want to pull that out, and then you can put something new in, yada yada yada. Now we don't want, and we're going to have to reset this every time. We don't want to have 2 marbles, so we'll just do that. And yeah, that is how you will be able to change out your slots for your Dank Null storage system. Now, Dank Null is cool and all, but eventually this thing with only 128 items per slot and 9 slots is also going to get filled up. So what can be our solution for long-term storage? Not necessarily long-term, but this system that I'm about to show you will definitely carry you into the mid-game. And that is going to be at Simple Storage Network. So if you need to find any of these, we can type at Simple Storage, and it's going to show you all of your options here. The only things we're going to be looking at today are the Storage Network Master, the storage request table, and storage link cables. Remember, you come in here, if you need the recipe, you find the recipe. So yeah, you should have all of the resources for these, excluding quartz, but there are quartz ores that generate in the overworld. Ooh, speaking of it, I did not actually showcase this in the first episode going over mining. Pity me. Shame on me, actually. So you can hit any ore that you're looking for, right? You can go over here to World Gen. Make sure you are looking at the right world. This is Twilight Forest, Nether, a lot of different dimensions, Overworld. And it will show you at what Y level you will have the most success mining and finding, whatever respective ore you're looking for. So if you want to find something and you're like, oh dang, I wonder what's the best spot, you can go in there and check it out. But anyways, how this storage network is going to work. So I'll show you a simple version really quick, and you can do a lot of cool stuff with this, hide it in walls and do interesting things. But basically, we're going to take our storage network master there, put that down, put our storage request table on top of it. Let's go ahead and link up some of these. And what we're also going to want is some more small storage crates here. So we'll just middle click that. And let's set up, let's say, you have 4. You've been doing good for yourself farming wood. You have enough wood to make 4 of these. And boom, that is the setup. So storage link cables, small storage crates, or any real storage of your choice. You could put regular chests there, but you're kind of trolling yourself. And now we have a storage system. So let me show you how this bad boy works really quick. Inventory is full. Let's go ahead and throw our items in there. You know what? Screw it. Let's throw everything. Let's just really show you how this bad boy works. Alright, so you can see all of your items, and you'll probably have many, many, many more. So if I want to find my pickaxe, I just type in pickaxe, and it's going to show me that. Where's my shovel? I can actually just see them, but if you can't see them and you want to get there quick, you just type that in, and you can use that to navigate your storage network. And this is really clean. So instead of having to go from one chest to the next chest to the next chest, you go to one central location, and you have access to all of your storage. And this can be expanded out pretty much indefinitely. Now, I wouldn't suggest you do that, but if you notice that you can't put, any more items in there, maybe you build a couple more storage crates, build a couple more storage link cables, and you add on to your storage network. You can right click this to see Potential empty slots 899. So we have a lot of storage in here, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will be an excellent spot to end this tutorial. We have covered storage both for your inventory and for your base. These storage networks are super duper strong. You're gonna want to build one of these ASAP. I would suggest you make it one of the first things you build, and it's just gonna help you kind of streamline your entire process for the game. You won't be spending time organizing storage yourself, running around your whole storage network. You just have it all in one place. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button. If you learned anything, hit the like button and hit subscribe to see more episodes like this. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace.